What is up, YouTubes? We are back in the gym. You guys have made it abundantly clear you don't want me having fun, you want me in the gym working out. And so I'm doing it like a good monkey. I'm dancing. Now I'm in the gym anyways, so we might as well record it and show you guys. I think a lot of you guys like to know exactly what kind of reps, sets, all that kind of different thing every gym bro wants to know. Plus you want to see the serious workouts, you want to hear tips, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to make sure that we definitely are taking advantage of the time I spend in the gym and not just the time I'm off goofing off. Today we've got some log press coming, some overhead accessories, and I'm going to show you a couple of my favorite little things to add in to help bring your log press up. As always, today's workout, we start them all off with Total War. This stuff is the cherry bomb flavor. I already took it and I'm all gacked up, ready to go. Let's get right to work. Let's get some log press in. Today is actually my first day I'm training in these lifters. Normally I press in chucks or in flat shoes, and I made the switch. This is my very first time training in them. I love how they feel in squats. I'm not accustomed to them yet, but I'm loving how they feel. I'm gonna tell you by the end of today what kind of differences there are and maybe what kind of advantage I feel like I'm getting from them. So we'll find out. You'll find out when I find out. That felt much better. So, felt good. I'm used to being on my toes when I'm hitting extra reps, so coming down off that first one, I was high, adjusting to the shoes. I got to get used to sitting back more now and actually getting to use my quads. So feels good. I'm gonna go up a little bit more, get into more, this is more of a serious weight now, so I'm gonna do a single and see how firm I feel. I'm happy with it. I like the way it feels. It's got like a lot more pop at the bottom. So I think it's a win, but I gotta do kind of a serious weight to actually know for sure. So let's see how this one goes, all right? Felt easy. Well, the shoes are gonna take some getting used to, that's for sure. They feel good. I like how I'm using my quads. I have much stronger quads, as we all do, than I have hamstrings, so I like it. It's just, I gotta get used to the balance of them. I wanted to go really heavy today. I'm not gonna do it. It's not smart. I'm just gonna make sure I hit proper accessories and keep practicing in them. They feel really good, so I'm definitely making the switch. I'm gonna go with the lifting shoes. There's a whole bunch of technical internet people who are like, they're not called lifting shoes. And I'm like, I lift weights, bro. So whatever you want to call them, they're lifting shoes, squat shoes, high-heeled shoes, whatever. I'm gonna keep wearing them. I'm gonna make sure to get used to them. April 4th, I'm going down to England and I'm coming for my record. I missed Brian Shaw's show this last weekend. I had a family emergency and I didn't get to go. So April 4th, I'm coming to England. I'm taking my record back, and then I'm taking the world record. No question about it. So April 4th, be ready. Always re-rack your weights. Don't be stupid. Perfect. So I was trying to figure out if I wanted to do seated log press, like lower this down, get an incline bench here and do it off my butt, or do standing strict press. And if I wasn't for the new shoes, I'd go seated just because I want to save my back. And I had squats yesterday. I got deadlifts in 2 days. So I would like to save my back, but just for the sake of practice and to get used to the shoes and find the balance and all that, I'm gonna do it standing. I'm not gonna go too heavy. I'm gonna get a ton of reps, do strict, and just try and focus on not wobbling. You know, one of the most important things I learned in the log press was when I would watch Big Z. If you go back to 2018 or 2019, Big Z and I go back head to head in log press for reps. And I did 8 reps. They took 1 away, which bothers me, but you know, I guess I kind of deserved it being taken away. But Z did 9 or 10, and he was just so fluid, so perfect. And I watched him over and over and over on tape. He didn't move his feet once. He did not step, he didn't wobble, nothing. And if you want to be perfect, if you want to do the best you can, and you want to get all the reps that your body's capable of, you got to be still. You got to be super firm and not wobble, not move, not step. And so that's the goal we're chasing. And I would say nobody can be perfect, but I've seen Z be perfect. So, you know, we got to follow up, and I got to be perfect and better. So that's what I'm working on. Just be perfect. Just that's a good slogan. Be perfect. I don't know. Probably won't stick. Just in doing that with no weight, I'm realizing that I need to tuck my head further back than I do. When I'm in flat shoes, I kind of naturally am back. It's my adjustment over to my quads doesn't really matter as much. And when I'm in these, when you're lowering it down, you realize if you really want to be in good position, you got to be back. I mean, I just learned that on the warm-up set. So make sure you take your time and do it right. And I really want to tell you that eccentric reps, coming down slow, whether it be squat, log, deadlift, all that, eccentric reps are very important. Just a little quick tip for you. So what I'm gonna do here is kind of a modified suicide. Modified suicide, I like the way that sounds. I'm gonna do 10 strict presses, drop it, give myself about 10 to 20 seconds to breathe real quick. Then I'm gonna do 8 strict presses, drop it, 10 to 20 seconds. Then I'm gonna do 6 strict presses all the way down. And I have a feeling that's gonna be plenty of work, but if it's not, I'll try and creep all the way back up. I'll do 2 to 4 to 6 to 8 to 10. And for those of you surprised I know how to count by twos, I don't like you. It's gonna be enough. told you it was gonna be enough. Wasn't getting the reps, so took the quarters off, and I'll finish this thing strong. Suicide. I can barely pick my arms up. My arms feel like they're 300 pounds each. Oh wait, they are 300 pounds each. So one last tip for you guys. Dropped a whole bunch of stuff. What I want you to know is something I've said in other videos, I'm sure, but I want to make sure you guys know, so I'm going to reiterate it. When you're doing your tricep work, your bicep work, all your accessory movements, whether it's your quad work, your hamstring work, anything, I could list all the stuff, but whatever accessory movement you're doing, try and mimic what you're going to do in show. Example, triceps. When we're doing triceps in competition, we're pressing here or here, right? We're never, ever, ever pushing like this. You know, we're not ever pushing down. Not to say that that's a bad movement, it's just not the best, you know? So if you're bench pressing, you're pushing out. If you're log pressing, you're dumbbell pressing, axle pressing, all of it is extending away from you. So when you're doing your tricep work, do as much as you can extending away. I'm gonna show you here, you can do seated dumbbell behind the neck. You can do close grip bench press. You can do the single dumbbell chest press. There's a lot of different movements, but what I see most guys doing is they just go grab the rope and they just push down. And then that's not a bad movement. That's definitely helping. But if you want to do the best thing, or you want to maybe do that and then add in something a little bit better to spice it up, make sure you're doing pressing away from you. So here, this is my favorite. Get a little bit magic right here. So that's one of my favorite ones. And make sure you're doing your accessory movements twice a week. And one day you're doing them heavy and short. And then the next time you do it that week, you want to do light with tons of reps. Make it cardio, make it super, super high rep to where you get that shape and that pump that you want, the one that we're all chasing. Make sure you get that. That'll be the best way to make sure you have a well-rounded workout. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I had so much fun talking to a camera and pretending I was with you. It was very exciting for me. You guys go out, have a good day, stay strong, stay pretty, get it done.